You know that one of the things that some companies like Meta, the ones who make Facebook, the Zuckerberg, the lizard, have been working on is this metaverse in which you're gonna spend time with a VR headset, and just be immersed, interacting with other humans who are going to have their AI, not AI avatars, their avatars there, their synthetic avatars in there, and that's supposedly going to be a thing. I mean, I'm sure VR, like having, your VR like Vision Pro, is gonna catch up eventually for some things, but for interacting with other people, I still have my doubts, especially when you have things so laughable like this that Zuckerberg showed or they share online, and there was promptly pulled away. We had this thanks to Owen Gregorian, and as Scott Adams says, now that AI creates photorealistic images on demand, this level of resolution will be hard to sell in any domain, and this is what Facebook released. And yeah, it's okay. This doesn't have wait a second. It doesn't have captions. I'm gonna make sure that we have captions, but you already see the quality. While I generate these captions, you already see the quality of it looks like puppets, which, by the way, looks pretty DEI-ish to me. Let's play this. But it doesn't look good.
Let's kick things off with some breakup stories. Who's first?
I'll go. My ex broke up with me via text, using emojis. I got a broken heart, a crying face, and a thumbs up.
For real?
That's nothing. Mine left a note. It said it's not you, it's the Wi-Fi. I found it while reaching for the milk. Whoa.
Over his Wi-Fi?
How come? What is this? How come you are a multi-billion company with I don't know, $1 trillion market cap or something like this, and you have been investing years and millions into this, and you think that people are going to attend therapy in this way, and you share Happy Singles Awareness Day. What in the...
I'll go. My ex broke up with me via text, using emojis. I got a broken heart, a crying face, and a thumbs up.
For real?
That's nothing. Mine left a note.
I mean, what is going on with this guy's arms? What is the... And he's not really sitting in the chair, and the chair is huge. I don't know. This... I still have my... How I really don't get it. I really don't get it.
Left a note. It said it's not you, it's the Wi-Fi. I found it while reaching for the milk. Whoa.
Over his Wi-Fi?
Is it that like they have it's like a claymation having a seizure. It looks like a sequel of The Sims on DEI. And CW always was saying that yeah, it looks like... Yeah, but the Sims at least had some level of I don't know, aesthetics. This is horrible. This is nightmare fuel.
Wi-Fi?
That is bad.
A text message meant for someone else.
Oh my.
Chose tarantula over me.
Tarantula?
Ghosted. Unbelievable. Status update.
Whoa.
Horoscope.
No.
Oh my. Wow.
Even Nintendo's Mii's, who were released how long ago? You remember Nintendo Mii's with the Wii? That was how long? Like, it was like 18 to 20 years ago, something like that. Like 20 years ago, we have Mii's, and they had better facial expressions. You know, playing Wii Sports, those characters 20 years ago had better facial expression than this. How
Unreal.
baffling.
That's not right.
Meta Horizon. Your friends are waiting for you in Horizon. No, I don't want. Those are not my friends. What in the name of all that is sacred?
Yeah, take that.
Take this. Take that.
Rachel.
Break up with me.
Take for you.
Meta Horizon. I really had my doubts. I was watching this, and I said, no, this is this must be a this must be a knockoff or something, and this was promptly taken out for, of course, reasons. Oh my God. Let me see. Owen has some thoughts about this. After widespread ridicule, the ad has been deleted, but you can still watch it here. Meta has released a new ad for its flagship virtual reality app, Horizon Worlds, and it's so much worse than anyone could have predicted. The 44-second clip Meta shared on Instagram over the weekend shows misshapen avatar characters sitting in a circle of chairs while discussing their breakups because of Valentine's Day, apparently. Yeah, it was bad timing. And given the more than 60 billion, with a B, 60 billion, the company's Reality Labs has wasted on the project since 2020. They are 5 years into this. The result is astonishingly bad. It looks more like a middle schooler's 3D animation project with bizarrely proportionate low-poly avatars awkwardly mimicking the movements of real-life users. Their forearms in particular seem to be completely detached, awkwardly dangling from the avatar's elbows due to the limitations of MetaQuest's controllers. This is the problem, that to have actual body language and not this thing. I'm going to deactivate the captions and the audio so we can see only the body language. The problem is that you want to have body language, actual body language, because if not, it's just a Zoom call. It's just a face. Your face in a Zoom call. You want all the body. I can understand, but how do you control the body? You would need not only the visor, like a complete suit to put on just to be able to interact with a. No, that is way too much. And then so you have, I'm glitching, the AI glitching, and this is supposed to be. This is like, oh, is this Andrew Tate? This is like Andrew Tate, but is this supposed to be a facial expression? I don't get it. And why is his hand clipping through his leg? It's clipping. Is it clipping? Is the sense that when a polygon just goes through another polygon, it's clipping. And by the way, with that thumb, my God, with that thumb you can poke an eye with that thumb. What is the name? And you have another thing. You have man boobs. You have like very, very how to say this? It's not broad. It's the opposite of broad. It's very narrow shoulders. You have like man boobs, and like you have like a female hips. What's this? This is like the horrific. And this, of course, you have to be as DEI as possible. And while their arms are moving in a way that this is. You know that when you work in 3D, you make sure that this doesn't happen with limiters. You make sure that the cloth is limited and doesn't clip like this. You know, the arm is clipping in itself like that. You can program that like in 15 minutes. I could do that myself. I work in 3D for many years, and how can they do this so bad? No, and no. This is. Yeah, the expressions are extremely bad. Who is going to? This is let's say the best one, and still we're, we need an adjustment for eyes. Let's say the axes are all off. No, this is nightmare fuel. I'm not going to. Jesus, please. It's 20 p.m. here. I want to. Yeah, Samira, I apologize, but yeah, it's you're gonna have nightmares with this. You're gonna have nightmares, Samira. I apologize. But I need to, and I need to show you. We need to fight back against this. We need to fight back against all this nonsense because no, man, no. Why? AOC. This is how many billions spent into this, and no, this is. I'm telling you, we're gonna see the actual results in terms of VR. But from here to 2030, if VR doesn't pick up from here to 2030, it's dead on arrival. There's many applications still. We are waiting for augmented reality glasses you have glasses that you can have, the information in your glasses, and even so. You don't want to be wearing things all the time. That's why it's like phones are so convenient because you can leave your phones away, but you don't want to be wearing stuff to places. I don't know. Maybe that is that I am all for science fiction. I am all for technology. I'm all for AI. But the VR, I've always had some resistance to VR, not for the technology itself, which can be really useful for many things. For training pilots, by the way, it can be really useful. But for widespread adoption, as in almost everybody has a mobile phone, I don't think that everybody can afford a VR, and you can be watching a movie or a YouTube video while you're cooking, but imagine trying to cook while you have wearing a VR headset. That is a bit dystopian. But again, that's my opinion right now. That has been my opinion for like 10 to 15 years, but I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. You think that VR is gonna take off